Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to make a very budget-friendly small nano tank that anybody can make. So right now I'm using a 6-gallon Aqueon glass tank. So yeah, also today I'm going to be using the dry start method because for this method it could save you a lot of time and money, and especially if you don't have a stand or you don't have the fish like ready to go and maybe you won't get the tank set up for a little bit. This is a very great method to let you have your plants and everything to start growing in before you even start adding water. So first, I want to lift the aqua soil. So the aqua soil is higher in the back, so I'm just using normal fluval aqua soil. I'm using lava rocks right here, red lava rocks I got from local hardware store. I'm just gonna stack them up towards the back. So usually when you guys do these aquascapes, you guys want to have some corner, like one of the corners in the back, to be nice and high. That's gonna help give the tank more detail. So yeah, so right here I'm just adding some more lava rocks, just making sure I'm building up that height. The reason why I don't just pour aqua soil and just make that height is, first of all, over time, slowly the aqua soil is gonna start sinking back, so everything's gonna be in the same elevate, like everything's gonna be like just flat. Or what's gonna happen is everything's just gonna start slowly coming down. So when you have some bigger structures there, that's gonna help hold everything in place. So after you have your lava rock structure in the back, what you want to do is you want to pour some lava rock. Some aqua soil or planting substrate. So you want to use that to make sure you cover all of the lava rocks, because we don't want that showing. So right now, some of them are sliding down. That's gonna happen. You just have to adjust them and rebury them with the aqua soil. So as you can see right here, I'm just moving them. I took some out because it ended up we had too much. You want to have this right amount, not too much, not too little, because if you have too much, everything's gonna start sliding down and it won't really look good. If you have too less, it won't be high enough. So right here I have a piece of wood. This is a mopani wood, I think I got from a pet store. So this thing was pretty cheap. It's cheaper compared to some other types of wood, but it has some pretty good texture. So afterwards, you want to pour some more aqua soil on your wood or rock, whatever your hardscape is. You want to put that back on there and pour the lava rock. I keep saying lava rock. Keep pouring the planting substrate onto it, just to make sure everything is nice and unified. So right here, I already know what's gonna happen. As soon as you add water, the wood is gonna start sliding down. So that's why you gotta add some bigger rocks to kind of keep everything still from like moving and shifting around. So right here I just added some to mainly support some parts of the wood where it could potentially slide down. So as you can see, I placed the rocks in certain positions so that the wood has more support from all bottom. And if you ever have to adjust it, just use your hands and hold on to the entire scape and just push on it. So here I have some cotton. You could either add a little bit of water to it or just keep it dry depending on how big it is. What I like to do is just add super glue. I also saw some YouTube videos, some other people, they also did this. So I guess usually I would just use silicone, but I don't really have the time for silicone, so that's why I'm trying out this method. So yeah, you just want a cotton, you want to put some super glue gel. I use some Gorilla super glue gel. I'm pretty sure that's safe because like I used a lot. I used it in a lot of my tanks before. So yeah, now you want to make sure you want to cover up those cotton. So what you want to do is you want to start pouring some aqua soil on top of everything, just to make everything nice and covered. And sometimes some of the rock are going to be showing. That's completely fine. That just gives it a little cool texture, I guess. So the aqua soil is not boring. So right here, before I start planting, I want to start adding a little bit of water. So there's like just a little, how do you say, like it's not deep, but just a little very, very shallow water. So yeah, you just want to add a little bit of that. I got some Monte Carlo from my other tank, and I'm just gonna place them all around. Now I'm mainly experimenting. I'm really curious on which one's gonna grow better, so I kept some inside of the water and I kept some outside of the water. And yeah, this is our little experiment to see if outside the water is gonna grow better or inside of the water. So right here, what I did was the wood, it doesn't really look good. It's kind of plain if you just leave it like that. So I got some super glue and I just put it all over the wood After, you can just grab your Java moss and just stick it right on top, and it should stick there pretty well. Make sure you don't have too big of a batch of moss for if you're attaching it on wood or stone, because if you have too much, what's gonna end up happening is it's just gonna go crazy and just start floating everywhere. So just make sure you have a nice, good little patch and just put them on. So a lot of these I pulled out of my tank, or I had a little moss bin outside if you guys want to learn how to make a moss bin, so you guys can grow your own mosses without having to buy them from a shop. Comment down below or like this video and I will make that video soon. So as you guys can see, all I'm doing is putting Java moss all over the wood, and it looks pretty nice. So I don't want to cover the wood completely because I still want the texture to show, but I'm just covering up some of the main parts. So we're done for this part. Make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe button, turn on notifications, or just check up on my channel because I'm going to be posting part 2 when all the plants start growing in a little bit. Also, you want to be making sure you have strong light on it. Right here I have a light I got from Walmart. Thanks for watching, and enjoy this little cinematic.